Hi guys. So for a while now, I've had a few people, I will not use the word hounding or begging, but a few people encouraging me to step out of my comfort zone, record a couple videos. It makes me a bit nervous because I started coloring in October of 2018, so it hasn't been that long since I started, and I feel that my skill level isn't where it should be for recording purposes. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere and get inspired, and hopefully I can inspire some of you to just try different things. I don't know, we'll see. Excuse this, my little 6-year-old made this for me for St. Patrick's Day. It's his little pot of gold. But without this, I have a big window right here in front of me that if I move it, it flashes it out really bad because of the background and I lose focus. So I put this here just to keep my focus. Anyway, so today all I want to do is just going to be a quick video testing the waters out and seeing how my camera works, seeing how the quality is, the voice, everything. I did get a small haul in today. I shouldn't say small. It was kind of big. Hopefully the hubby don't watch this. If he does, well, he'll have to forgive me. He loves me anyway. So today I got in this book, which I'm sure you've all seen. And seen flip-throughs of. I've been wanting this book for a long time, and I finally got it. So I'm pretty excited about this one. That's going to go on my shelf. That's probably going to sit there for a while until I gain enough courage to actually color in. But, you know, we'll see. The next book I got was Hidden Paradise by Lopez. This book is beautiful. I haven't even seen a flip through of it until I got it. And it was gorgeous because it has just a little bit of everything in it. Now, if any of these books that I'm showing you guys haven't seen a flip through of or want to see a flip through of, leave a comment. I will get that done for you as soon as I have some extra time. Thankfully, right now, all of my boys are being quiet. Their eyes are glued to video games, and I can actually get some work done. Maybe. We'll see. So the next book I got, Dede Willingham. I was watching one of her older shows, and she was coloring a picture in this book that I absolutely fell in love with. I believe it was this picture she was coloring, and I had to get the book. So, as I'm flipping through it, I fell in love with it. It's by the same publisher as your Jasmine Beckett-Griffith books, so the paper quality is the same. It's wonderful, wonderful paper, and I cannot wait to dive into this one. So the next books I should say I got are the two Momo books. I've been wanting these for so long. They were on my wish list, and I finally broke down and said, you know what, I saved up some money. I'm going to go ahead and get these, and they are gorgeous. Gorgeous. This one, which I believe is Girl with Poem, is just absolutely stunning. And I cannot wait to color in this, especially the sweet faces on these girls. This one, which I believe is the Girl with Music, it does have a few pictures in it that threw me off. That just doesn't look like her style, more cartoony style, I guess you could say. But I do appreciate and love the darker pictures. I'm really into the gothic stuff. I'm really into horror and just the more dark scenes. So this is, I'm really, really excited to color in that one. Then I got these other two books that, they're by Calm Waters, and they are Jeff and Clara Fendelit are the minds behind the lines of Color Waters Coloring. They would like to thank all the artists who collaborated in composing this creative journey for you. So in this book, it's really nice because they have multiple artists in here and their drawings. And I believe that this is going to be one of those books that I'm not going to be able to get enough of. What I do like about these books is they're spiral bound. The paper is thick. It's kind of smooth. It kind of reminds me of the paper. Oh, I wouldn't even know. It's not as slick as the romantic country books, because it does have some tooth in it, but it is very nice paper. Maybe close to this Chris Lopez paper. But what I really liked about this book is you got your page, and then when you flip the page over, down here it tells you that it was an elf, who it's made by, the country that they're from, and a little snippet about the actual picture, also with a colored by, so you could put your name and the date that you colored it. I found that was really, really cute, and just something different that I don't see in coloring books a lot. But there is quite a few really cute pictures in this book. A lot of sketchy looking pictures. Some of them in the back kind of remind me of Harry Potter a little bit. There was one, and watch, I won't be able to find it now, but there was one page in particular, this one, that reminded me, you know, the little hobbits sitting on the step with their little houses in the Shire, but that kind of reminded me of Harry Potter. But this is a really cute book too. Now the last book I want to show, before I get to the other goodies, the last book I want to show is my book. It's also by Calm Waters. So again, Jeff and Clara Fendelet got some artists together to create this book, and I am terrified of coloring fur, feathers, any kind of animal skin, just because I'm not used to it. I don't have enough practice at doing it, and so it kind of terrifies me a little bit. Well, this book, I believe, is going to solve my issues for now. I can still color the beautiful animals, I can still get the effects that I want, but with a little extra twist. So in this book, it's set up the same way, but you get your animal, and then inside of each animal is a whole scene. It's a whole scene of things going on. So here you have your buffalo with your little Indian scene riding on a horse, and you have an owl, and you have your flowers, and you have your eagle's head. So if you color in the scene, then the fur is just a little bit, if any. And that's like this through the whole book. You know, you have your eagle with the Indian head, and the horses, and the wolves, and the deer, and the dream catcher. And I just absolutely love it. And again, on the back, it's your colored by, your date, what it is, the artist, and where they came from. But so, to me, this eliminates the coloring fur, getting over that fear. And if you can just do just a little bit at a time and work up, just, you know, adding some of the shark's skin, I guess sharks have skin, 'cause they really don't have scales, but you could just practice coloring the skin in just these little bits, but still do the whole scenery. Then eventually your mind will be like, okay, well, that wasn't so hard, I can color skin, and you can move on to a bigger platform there. You know, you have your big birds here, and they have some desert scenes in them and things like that. I absolutely love this book, just because there are so many different things, and this is my favorite picture. I cannot wait to color this picture. I love frogs. I'm addicted to frogs. Frogs and birds are two of my favorite, any kind of reptile actually, but it gets me over the fear of coloring in the animal skin, whether it be fur or the slick skin or the scales or feathers or whatever. I can just do my big bear, and he's pretty much colored in, and I can do the scenery, and it'll still look like a bear with a pop of color, and it's something for me to get creative with. So yes, I'm pretty excited about that book. Now the last few things I got, Miss May Brock's over there. I got my silver black velvet brushes that I'm going to try for my watercolor, and hopefully they work well, because right now all I have are these big huge quill brushes that soak up so much water that I feel like I'm actually mopping the floor when I'm on my page. It's ridiculous. Then the last couple of things I have are, I got, and they are not opened yet, I got my Paul Rubens, I got the glitter set and the watercolor set, so that's really exciting. I cannot wait to open these, have a play with them, play with my new brushes. I also have, just move those down there, I got my Derwent Inktense pan. This is the first set, the second set's on its way. So I'm excited to try these out, see how they work. And then lastly, I did go ahead, I got the Calero, is that how you say it? The gold set of paints. But these were on sale, so I went ahead and I grabbed these Kuratakis, and I got the Starries, the Pearls, and the Gems, and we'll see how they compare. I've watched a lot of videos where people have compared them, you know, some are more opaque, some are more transparent. But in the end, it all, I guess, comes down to what your page is calling for. And that's how I color all of my pages. I look at my page and I'm like, well, what is it asking for? Because every page asks for something, whether it's glitter or some gold or highlights or, you know, your white Posca pen or your white gel pen. So I think these are going to come in handy, especially with the, like, I love the gem colors. Those would be really cute in some of the little accents in the books. And oh, excuse me. I've had this cough now that I cannot get rid of. So these are something that I'm really looking forward to playing around with, along with my Paul Rubens and my Derwent Inktense. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully this was a good start. If not, I can always improve. If you have any critiquing to do, please feel free to do so. Leave it in the comments. You can find me over on Instagram. Send me a direct message over there. I am on Facebook, even though I don't really go on Facebook that much. Actually, I really don't go on it at all anymore. There's a lot of toxicity over there that I just try to steer away from. But otherwise, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.